quarry are to be forced out to make way for new houses. The developers of the site at Ropley near Alton plan to build once the breeding season is over and destroy the empty nest so the birds can't return to it. However, they say the birds have inspired them to name one of the new properties Peregrine House and another Falcon House. Sean Killick has the story.
It's the world's fastest bird. It can dive at more than 200 miles an hour, and increasingly peregrine falcons are nesting on man-made structures such as these at Chichester Cathedral. But now it seems another pair nesting in a more natural setting are in the way of new buildings. The birds have set up home on a cliff at this disused quarry near Alton. The developer wants to build 11 homes and remove the nest outside the breeding season. Resident Ewan McGregor told me locals are opposed to the homes on planning grounds and because of the loss of the falcon's nest.
Nesting sites like this are firstly unique, and certainly the birds will never return here if the nesting site is destroyed. This is such a wonderful wildlife area. It has been untouched for 17 years. All of that will be destroyed if this planning application goes ahead.
If you destroy that nesting site, it might be that next year they're not successful at breeding. And the fact that this year is probably their first brood, after their first year, to then destroy that, well, I personally don't think that's very fair on the birds, but also it'd be a great shame for the conservation of the species.
The RSPB told us although peregrines are a Schedule 1 protected species, it's not currently the breeding season, so nests are not active. And if there are other ledges in the quarry, the birds may relocate there. The developers say their application is supported by an independent ecological consultant's report, which is currently being updated, having identified alternative nesting sites within the quarry. They're also making a contribution to a local peregrine conservation project. Sean Killick, BBC South Today, Ropley.